Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Martha Anger. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. You know, many people have already made New Year's resolutions for 2023, like losing weight, getting healthier, traveling, getting a new job. But Archana Timaraju is already looking ahead to 2024. The 36-year-old deaf woman from India will spend this year prepping to ride a motorcycle around the world in 650 days alone. She plans to ride across 7 continents and 95 countries to empower other women and to spread the word about sign language and the needs of deaf people in India. Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore chatted with Archana about her journey. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you all enjoyed your family during the holidays. I know now there it's really cold and snowy, but I'm happy we're here in India. I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. This is my good friend, Archana. And this is your sign name? The reason she has that sign name is because she is India's first hard of hearing female motorcyclist. She has traveled all the way from a town in the south called Kanyakumari all the way up to the northern part of India in the cold mountainous region. Wow. The first hard of hearing female woman in India. I was in Canada and I came back home and I heard, and I finally got to meet you. You've also won a lot of awards for riding motorcycles, right? Yes, one for being the first deaf Indian woman. In 2008, I won several awards. So, what made you decide to start riding motorcycles? Well, in 2004, I saw several women who were hearing riding motorcycles. And I got really excited about that. I wanted to learn more. It really inspired me that women can do it. But at the same time, I heard that you want to ride motorcycles to show women and to empower women. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Yeah, because in India, we have a lot of problems in India, a lot of oppression for women. Women are now safe to go outside at night. There's also crime all over India. And yes, the world has problems as well, problems with empowerment and oppression. But I wanted to show how women can have confidence and empowerment to travel. And their families would see them and encourage them to get out more and to learn and to communicate with different people, meeting different people. That's how we empower. Now, do you think a lot of men respect that? Well, yeah, some men can respect that, and some men don't. You know, they still oppress women. I'm hoping, though, for more equality and equal rights for men and women. I expect that you're going to show people, the levels of equality. I'm hoping anyway. Now, you do have a goal for the year 2024, right? Yeah, the goal is to travel the world. 120,000 kilometers, 7 continents. That's North America, South America, Europe, Africa. About 100 countries, over 650 days. Yeah, I want to travel the world and try to do that in about 2 years. And I'm doing it alone. You don't have any team support? No. It's a challenge for me. And I want to grab that challenge. I want to be the first woman to do it. I expect your dream to come true. I hope so. Never give up. At the same time, you want to support women, you want to support the environment, and you want to encourage and people to learn sign language, ASL. Oh, well, ISL, really. I know ASL, I know ISL, and International Sign Language. I'm learning it all because I have to. If I'm traveling all over the world and I go to a different country and I don't know ASL, what do you do? So I need to learn different languages. Wow. Thank you. You really inspire so many women out there around the world, especially deaf and hard of hearing women. They look up to you. I hope so. No, it's coming true. Thank you. Bye. Archana is also an extremely talented artist, sculptor, and welder. She painted the blue and black mural on the wall behind she and Jaydeep, a mural of the world. She designed the brass necklace that you see on Jaydeep's neck. She also used scrap metal to create the chassis of a motorcycle. And she hand painted a portrait of one of her favorite actors, the late Paul Walker from the Fast and the Furious movie franchise. Jaydeep, thank you for that wonderful interview. And Archana, all of us here at Sign1News are so proud of you. Keep us updated on your historic trip around the world. Thousands of Californians are starting the first week of 2023 without power. And others are under evacuation orders. A deadly storm hammered the state with historic rain, heavy snow, and life-threatening flooding that shut down major highways. As of Sunday, more than 15 million people from the West Coast to Wisconsin were under winter weather alerts related to that storm system. According to PowerOutage.us, more than 100,000 customers are without power in California and Nevada. In Northern California, at least 2 people have died. Several others had to be rescued after flooding shut down major highways. And now, that powerful storm system is moving east, threatening several states. As always, Sign1News will post any emergency weather-related press conferences with sign language interpretation to keep viewers in the path of the storm informed and safe. Although police have arrested 28-year-old graduate student Brian Koberger in connection to the gruesome stabbing deaths of 4 University of Idaho students, authorities say the investigation is not over. According to 2 law enforcement sources, Koberger's DNA and car have linked him to the case. But more evidence is needed for a successful prosecution. Now there is a call to the public to provide investigators with as much information about Koberger as possible. Authorities still have not determined a motive for the killings. However, a former FBI profiler theorizes that Koberger attacked the women because they were beautiful, vibrant, and confident. Plus, he had difficulty having sexual relationships with these types of women. So the brutal attacks were an outlet for his distaste, disgust, and hatred against beautiful women, according to the profiler. Northern California is back in cleanup mode. A second earthquake in 2 weeks struck the region Sunday morning, cracking walls and roads. The U.S. Geological Survey measured the quake at magnitude 5.4. A 6.4 earthquake shook the area on December 20th, causing 2 deaths. But residents say the second quake felt more violent than the first one. Governor Gavin Newsom's office says it is monitoring the quake's impact, and the office is urging people to stay safe, check gas and water lines for damage or leaks, prepare for aftershocks, and remember to drop, cover, and hold on. Memorial flowers and, appropriately, a television set have been placed on the Walk of Fame star of legendary TV news anchor Barbara Walters. According to a statement, Walters passed away peacefully in her home, surrounded by her loved ones on December 30th. Walters joined ABC News in 1976, becoming the first female anchor ever on an evening news program. 3 years later, she became the co-host of 2020 and went on to launch The View in 1997, which continues to air 25 years later. She was known for her legendary interviews with world leaders and celebrities, which won her 12 Emmy Awards over her career. Her 5 decades of broadcasting paved the way not only for female journalists, but for all women in media. Walters was 93 years old. Public viewing for the late Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI is now underway at St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. He will lie in state for 3 days. The Catholic faithful will be able to pay their respects in person from today through Wednesday. The Vatican said on today, Monday, the Vatican will be open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Tuesday and Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The funeral, which will be led by Pope Francis, is scheduled for Thursday morning local time. Did you drink a little too much over the holidays? For those who recognize their drinking habits are becoming harmful and out of control, Dry January is an excellent way to reset drinking habits. For 31 days, people can see how their lives can be without alcohol and take time to build healthier ways to cope with day-to-day challenges and celebrations. Here's some advice from experts on how to have a successful dry January. Number 1, know your reasons for doing it. It helps to be clear about your goals and why you're making it a habit. Number 2, set SMART goals. S means specific goals. M stands for measurable goals. A stands for achievable goals. R stands for relevant goals. And T stands for time-based goals. Number 3, share your goals with others. Number 4, consider a mocktail. Replace your alcoholic drink with something equally festive and tasty. And number 5, track your progress, your goals, and your feelings. If you're taking the Dry January challenge, good luck. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.